right, hi you guys. All right, we're gonna do truth or dare today. Are you guys ready?
I'm
I hope
ready.
so.
Uh,
Scared. Yeah.
I've got 9 truths and 9 dares, so we'll just go through them until we run out or run out of time. I was thinking we would go Damon, Tyler, Mike, and Ryan. And if we mix our order up and we forget, then we'll just wing it.
All
All
good.
right.
Somebody will answer something.
All right, so Damon, you up? Do you want to do truth or dare?
I'll start with the truth.
Okay. What's one thing you admire about the person to the left or right of you? Since it's kind of weird in video, you can just pick a band member.
Oh man. Okay. I admire Tyler for his tenacity, and he's getting frustrated. And even if he gets frustrated with technology, as he does at particular times, whether it be the laptop, the phone, our gear live, or just driving, road rage, all of that, he somehow manages to persevere. So I'm proud of you, Tyler.
Yeah, it's all
Congrats.
about growth. It's all about growth.
There you go. Oh, look at that. There he is. See? Proud of you. There you go.
That was a good one. Very nice. All right, Tyler, truth or dare for you?
Do a dare. Let's talk.
Dare? Okay, this one's fun. Describe your band using only food. So describe your band's sound using only food. However you want to do that. Food sounds, food names, like restaurants, whatever comes to mind.
Um,
That's a good one.
that is a good one. Um, let's see here. I feel like our band is very diverse.
You get real left real fast if you wanted it to go.
I feel like our band is very diverse. And you know, we all like different kinds of foods. So I would definitely have to say, describing our band, we are a high-end American steakhouse.
Okay.
What I mean by that is you can get a really good steak at a pretty decent price.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And and you can get all different kinds of foods. You don't have to get just one. You
It
know,
sounds
and
like you just described like an old country buffet.
you can't get a good steak for a decent price there.
You get prime rib.
You can get crab legs.
Can you really?
Yeah.
At Old Country Buffet?
And you can get strawberry jello.
That sounds like
Here,
that
here,
sounds like a Chinese buffet too.
here. We're a Texas Roadhouse.
There you go. There you go. I like it.
Value steak.
I
Jesus
still get
Christ.
steak. It's just not like maybe it's not Ryan's
The
choice.
messed up thing is Texas actually has better steaks than a lot of high-end steakhouses that I've been
Yeah,
to.
that's what I'm saying.
Hopefully.
It's an
That's
American.
actually it's the sad part. It's true.
All right, Mike's turn. Let's see. Mike, would you like to do truth or dare?
I'll do a truth.
Okay. Let's
I'll
see.
be a truther.
What's one mu non-music hobby that you wish you had more time for?
Non-music hobby I wish I had time for. I always wanted to race dirt bikes growing up. That was my I grew up in a very small little redneck town. So that always grasped, I always gravitated towards that, but music took over and never got a chance to do it. I'm probably way too old and out of shape to do it now anyway. So
Never
But
say
dream
never.
hobby.
yeah, dream hobby, pretty much. Yes, dream hobby.
Ouch.
Ryan, truth or dare?
All right, give me a dare. Let's switch it up.
Okay. Do your best impression of another bandmate.
Whose feelings am I gonna hurt? Um,
He's the perfect person for this too.
who am I gonna impersonate?
Can we swear on this thing? Because
Yes.
I probably
And if
okay.
you ever feel uncomfortable, you can switch your mind to the other one. The opposite.
Okay,
All right.
actually, I know who I'm gonna impersonate, and I'm sorry for the view, everybody. But 9 out of 10 times, one of you, when you're on the phone, looks like this. Even on some interviews that I've seen. online. I won't say who, but if you go through and look, you'll probably see someone's pretty close up face like this
Oh, who's that, Ryan?
for like half an hour, maybe more.
I think you need to be more towards the chin there, Ryan.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it Tyler?
No, it's
No,
Damon.
David?
it's definitely
All right, we're back to Damon.
Hey, man, if Ronnie Radke can do it, I can do it.
All right, truth or dare?
See, now everybody made me mad. No one dare. Dare me.
Yeah, that's your answer?
Yep.
Okay. Text or call a family member and tell them the label wants us to change our name. Thoughts on merciless oath? Or you could do a different name if you guys want. I don't know if you
Let's
could do it while
see.
you're in the Zoom on your phone.
Uh, I'm
Party
gonna
foul.
try it.
Okay.
What was the name?
Merciless oath. Text or call a family member and tell them that the label wants you to change your band name. What do they think of that name?
Are you texting somebody?
I am.
You'll have to report back later if they answer.
This should actually be fairly quick because my mom texted me actually.
I was gonna say, who did you pick? Your mom? It's good.
Yep.
We'll see what she says. All right. Tyler, in the
All right.
meantime,
We'll
you
give that. Yeah, we'll give
give it
that.
a minute.
Okay. We'll do the truth this time.
Truth. What's something you've learned about each other since touring and making music together?
Um, hmm. That's actually a really good one. Uh, I think just like obviously how we live on the road. Um, I guess more so what I mean by that is like, we all have our routines that get broken up when you go on tour,
Yeah.
and you kind of have to find a new routine and everything. So, um, I think that's probably like one of the best things because it's also like I think we all kind of know how each other are, and it's like um, it's just easier to be able to tour together because you could just not understand how people live, and that becomes a broader issue. So it's nice that we can all kind of understand that, and we're friends at home too. So it's easier.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like, as much as touring might suck for a lot of people, not everybody loves it. It's hard, like living out of a van and all that stuff, always being together. It does probably improve y'all's ability to play together as a team,
Yeah.
going through all that,
Um,
always together.
Absolutely. And then just to piggyback off that, how awful everybody's diet is.
True.
Speak for yourself, sir. I only eat the finest waffles on tour.
We need to have another one of these with just like the truth bombs about the tour life, like the gross and the just
Oh,
real.
that could last a whole hour.
Yeah, for sure.
My
Uh,
mom thinks that's a stupid name.
good. Go, mom. No
She
name.
actually tried to she actually tried to call me, and then she said, "What is this name for? That's stupid."
Mama manager coming in hot. All right, who's
Oh,
next?
yes.
Yeah. Tyler, is it your turn?
Oh no, I just did it. So
You
Mike.
just did it. Mike.
I'll do it. I'll do truth.
Truth. Okay. Let's see. What's a small moment on tour that makes you happy? Or like a memory like that has made you happy?
In the past, or like,
I guess
or
so.
like,
Whatever comes to
okay.
mind. Like if you're thinking like something in particular that always makes you happy on tour, like a small moment.
I think with touring, like we were just kind of talking about, like it can be a difficult time to be on tour. Sometimes the days, I mean, they become very monotonous. Sometimes we don't play the best shows. I mean, sometimes the day kind of reflects what go happens into the show, which doesn't happen all the time, but like the best part is like we're spending all day driving to the show. You know, the thing is to hurry up and wait. That's basically what touring is. And you get there and you wait around for the day. and then you play the set, and sometimes it doesn't go as planned, and you're kind of just, aggravated by that. But when we do play a set and we're all just locked in together, not just us four, that includes like our front of house, like our team that's also there, like, and we all just had a good night, and we just at the end of the night, everyone's just so stoked and happy, and like doesn't really even need to be said. We just are all just in a great mood. That's the payoff right there for being out on the road and playing all these shows. So that's my favorite moment because I love touring. I
Yeah,
love being out on the road and doing that. So when we do get to have those moments, which they do happen quite often, but I'll never take for granted like those moments where we have great nights, good shows, good crowds, and everything like that.
everything clicks and goes as it
Yeah,
should.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, Ryan, right? Ryan's turn.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take a truth this time.
Okay. This is like Uno for me. Like I cannot remember where we're going, which direction, who's next. Let's see, truth. Okay, what's the most embarrassing, not amazing, embarrassing song on your like Spotify or streaming music?
Oh, there's lots. There's there's so many. I don't know. I guess it depends what you count as embarrassing, because like I have a ton of like old Britney Spears on my Apple Music, but like I'm not embarrassed about it. I'll say I listen to that shit all day, you know? So I guess it depends what you call embarrassing. But I guess for the sake of the question, yeah, I'll say my old school collection of Britney Spears.
Okay. Dude, that music still hits though. Like
So good.
Backstreet Boys,
So good.
still amazing.
You know what you're talking about. You got it.
That's our generation. All right. Now, Damon,
think
truth or
so.
dare?
What did I do last time? Dare? Did
Yeah.
truth.
Okay. What's the strangest thing you've eaten on tour?
Oh man. Ooh.
Haggis? Is that what it's called?
Huh?
What's the Scotland one?
Oh, that shit sucks. Haggis?
Yep, haggis, yeah.
Yeah, that sucked. That was not good.
What is that?
It's a sausage. It's like a mealy sausage made out of it's grain, but then like organ meat and other stuff. It's like a native Scottish dish.
But
Uh,
they stuff it in the stomach of a cow and they
and
boil it.
then cook it. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, haggis is pretty gross. Um, we had this we oh, I'll never forget this. It was like one of the first times we played in Sweden, and one of the promoters thought the show was a complete dud. It was like fucking 10 people there. And this dude brought out this weird like fermented fish egg paste thing.
Oh,
Oh God. I
oh,
remember this.
yeah.
And as soon as he opened it, he put it on like crackers. It smelled and it tasted so horrible. I literally ran and threw up like instantly. Like it was so bad.
Oh my God.
It was so bad.
Do you just feel like you have to
Yeah.
try it because you're like experiencing their culture? Do you feel, or is it?
Yeah, it was, I mean, no, that's the cool part is like it's it's fun to in theory think like, oh, this is going to be great. But then when someone comes up and is like, yeah, this sucks even here, but you're still going to try it. It's like,
They're just messing with
And
you now.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of lucky because there was I think that same tour we played in Iceland, and I went and did like an excursion or something like that with my mom, and these dudes went out and hung out and they were eating like cheap cheek face, eyeball, shark vodka,
They eat
all
like the
kinds of
fermented shark that like
Yeah.
ferments
Yeah.
underground or
Yeah.
something, and then they have
Yeah.
yeah,
their shots that they make. I forget what it's called.
Yeah. Brenovan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first thing that came to
gross.
mind when I asked that question.
I would have rather ate another piece of the shark than do another shot of Brenovan.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That Brenovan was terrible.
And you know what's the most like I think like the biggest culture shock is like, you go to the grocery store here in America and it's like you got steak, wrapped up in like the styrofoam. You go there in Iceland and it's literally a half sheep face with the eyeball and and yeah, and some meat. Like you can just get that at the grocery store. Like
Yeah,
that's
like a rotisserie chicken.
yeah.
Super
They
different.
had whale blubber. That was
Yeah.
odd.
So many good bands, not to get too off topic, 'cause we got like 10 more minutes, but so many good bands come from Sweden. And every time I interview them, they say that they're not as popular there in their home country. Like maybe this kind of music, the metalcore scene, isn't as popular there. Because you mentioned the
Not as
show was kind
much.
of a dud.
It's from at least our experience with it, it's like they still like a lot of like the traditional metal. Like
Yeah.
if you're more of like, In Flames is definitely one of those where they're still pretty decently sized there. I mean, but even them, it's like their culture, it's a little slower, but it'll still shift. And it's like, they have like we're big with pop. Like obviously you was talking about Britney Spears, like Max Martin,
Hmm.
the people that wrote all that music, they're Swedish.
Okay.
So that pop sound that influenced the world that's where that comes from, and it's still very much huge there. Like, techno, all the EDM stuff. That's like the dominating thing, especially nowadays with when you have like, you know, Steve Aoki and Tiesto and Diplo and all these, bigger artists that are older but still, doing their thing. But
Yeah. All right, Tyler's next.
Let's do Truth.
Okay. What is your least favorite song to play on tour?
Let's see here. Uh,
I know what it is.
huh?
I said I know what it is.
I'm curious what you think it is. Um, it's hard for me because honestly, I think the last couple of tours I've really enjoyed. It used to be Hypocrite just because it was like such a um high energy song. It always took me out, and I haven't been in the best shape. But I love playing that song live now. But I will definitely say Omen,
Okay. Is
just
that what
because
you thought, Damon?
That was one of them.
yeah,
Hypocrite was not one, so I'm disappointed in Tyler for that one.
that I told you this.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Nope.
I said I don't like playing that song, but I love it now. It's
Tyler,
that
you have never said those words in the physical realm.
okay. It's probably in my brain. So
It was.
okay, fair enough.
All right, Mike.
I'll do a dare this time.
Yay, we have some fun ones still.
All right.
All right, show us your last selfie you took on your phone, please.
Oh shit.
If it's
This is actually
clean.
this is actually fucking funny.
I didn't get that one. No, it'd have
It's
just
a,
been gross.
it's a selfie video. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. What was the last selfie?
Who's the
Oh,
selfie king in the
okay. Actually, this will be good. I was fucking around with I sometimes am the Snapchat filtered
uh-huh.
gremlin with these guys, and I was looking at some Snapchat filters, and here's one.
Oh, this
Whoa.
is excellent.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
a little scary.
Yeah, here's
Oof.
I picked the you picked the right one. This is great.
yeah, so there you go.
All right, Ryan,
I'll take a dare. Let's do it.
let's do it. See what we have left. Okay. A lot of these are calling or texting someone. How about what do you feel about singing?
Can I call or text someone?
Yep, okay. Uh, That's a fun one. If anyone wants to volunteer, sing one line of your song in a completely different genre. I think one of our singers can do that
Different
one later.
genre.
Like opera, rap, country. Okay, for you, let's do how about call or text a member of your team and tell them you want to cover a Celine Dion song for the next album.
Okay, sure. Let's do it right
Oh,
now.
nice.
I can already tell you who's going to be completely for it.
Ben,
Yep,
He's like, yes, I've been waiting for this moment.
look,
he
yeah,
probably has.
fuck yeah, right on, mate.
On cover or what?
Did you send it yet?
I'm gonna add some emojis to make it look good.
We'll move on while we wait for a response. Got a few more minutes. Damon, you ready for another?
I am. I'm daring out there. I ain't doing all that. Nope. Not
No
today.
dare.
No dares.
Uh, the truth.
I'll do a nice, healthy truth.
Okay, let's see. Which band that you've toured with do you wish that you could steal a member from?
Oh shit. Do I have to replace someone, or is this just to add to an existing?
Let's say add to, because we don't want to kick any of you guys out.
Oh, would have happily did that too. But
No band size
uh,
for you.
let's see. Member that I would like. Oh, I think I've joked around and said this. There's a band called Dead Eyes that we've toured with last year a couple times.
Hmm.
Their guitar player, Jim, he's just a fun guy. He's a fun guy to hang out with and just good vibes. And yeah, I think he'd be a good one to add and play. He could play some kind of guitar, bass, whatever he wanted to do. So
Can see it. That would be a nice addition.
yeah, check out Dead Eyes. Good guys.
We got like, let's say 3 to 5 more minutes. You guys want to do a few more?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Perfect.
we're good.
Okay. Tyler, right?
Yep.
Tyler's turn. All right, truth or dare? We're running out of
Truth.
truths. Truth?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we have any left. I don't want to wing it and get in trouble. Strangest thing, we've done that one. Okay, who has the worst taste in music outside of the band? I guess like that's a weird way to say it, but in the band, who has the worst taste in music?
Um.
Person getting asked a question.
Uh.
Man,
um.
nothing like driving, 400 miles and listening to the same Spotify metalcore playlist. Uh, you
So.
know,
So. Okay. No. Listen. Listen. This is the thing. I. I just like lock in and just drive, and everything just goes out the window. So I don't even realize what's playing, and or that the windshield wipers are on when it's not even raining anymore. So yeah, I just kind of like lock in and zone in. So I would
hey
definitely.
Tyler, I got you. I'm gonna save you on this one. So I'm gonna nominate two other people. I'm gonna nominate our old European merch person. Her name is Karima, and I'm gonna nominate our old TM Teddy for turning on uh, Guilt Trip and God Complex at 9 o'clock in the morning, going 180 miles an hour down the highway in Germany when none of us are awake and none of us want to hear that shit. So I'm going to nominate both of them for playing loud music at an obscene time for no reason whatsoever.
Fair, fair. I think we covered that
Did,
one pretty good. Did we ever hear back from Ryan on his text?
No, I don't have any replies yet.
All
I'll call
all
him.
right,
Sorry.
there you go.
right, we've got like 2 more dares left if anyone wants to do a dare.
I'll
Mike
do one
wants to do it there.
if it's not the singing one.
Okay, we've got an Instagram one. Instagram
Oh
story.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give
Yeah.
you I'll give you choices. You can pick.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what it says. Post an Instagram story from the band account declaring your unironic love for Nickelback with no context.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
we love
real.
Nickelback. That's
That's
easy.
real.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, I love Nickelback. I think we all love Nickelback.
Yeah,
So
it's
that
easy.
one
Go
is
ahead.
easy. And then the other one was sing one line from your song in a completely different genre.
Nope.
Nope.
No, my
That
voice is
that's
shot right now.
I'll
I'm shot. I'm shot. So we'll save that one for another. Well, I'll send you a private message and I'll just give you one of those. You can post it yourself later.
That's okay. Are we
Okay, can
all
I do
right?
a truth then? Or are
You
we
want
out
to
of
do truth?
truths too? Yeah, we'll do truth.
Let's see. We can always ask you when we've already asked too.
You can
Just
do
make
it
one up.
like
Just make one
you can
up.
do it. You can
You'll be
do a
fine.
juicy one that if you're afraid to ask, I don't care.
You're good.
Okay. What's the worst thing about being in the van together?
I'll speak for myself.
Yeah, for you.
Um, so we've recently transitioned into like we're in like an RV now.
Yeah.
Thank God. Which more room, there's bathroom, little kitchenette, fridge, everyone has a place to lay down and has their own little space. But I I have become the stay off my grass old man in my age of time. And so since it is kind of like a little home, like just shit being left out or the floor is dirty or someone doesn't pick up after themselves, people leaving frozen fucking bananas in the freezer the whole tour. Um, People buying for some reason 10 plus packs of rice cakes and leaving them everywhere all the
Yeah, it's crazy.
fucking time.
Who would do that? That's wow. Wow. That's
You're
wow.
saying people. There's one person.
I did not buy them. They were given to us.
But you
No,
also put peanut butter
I
on a
guess
rider.
yeah, buying the rice cakes and then they're also on a rider. Anyways, no, I mean it's harder, especially as for me personally, as you get older, like you want your space to be clean and all that kind of stuff. But like Tyler said earlier, we have learned to coexist
Yeah.
to a point.
Yeah.
I don't think there's, I mean, I commend bands who like some of those dudes are just like unfazed by and like everything. And I'm like, I wish I could be that, but that's just even I think all of us to a certain extent we were kind of in that same way.
Yeah.
Um, but that's my personal thing there. That's what I hate about it. Because I end up becoming like the bitching, nagging housewife of the RV and cleaning and sweeping and yelling at everybody.
There's got
So
to be one, at least.
that's
Otherwise,
fine.
it's just chaos. So you serve your purpose. All right, you guys. Well, I
You're
think
like
that's,
Damon right now. This
huh?
is
Huh?
what I'm talking about.
Damon.
Yeah, look at Damon.
This is what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, thank you so much, you guys. And I just wanted to do a quick shout out to your new music. I know you guys had 2 new songs that you've released. I personally love them, and I hope that your fans are receiving
Thank
it
you.
well. And I look forward to more music and more tour info in the future.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Yeah, thank you.
guys. Take care.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
See you
Yeah.
later.